Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us again today. I've got a Canva tutorial for beginners for you today. Just before I get into it, once you're done watching the tutorial, you can try Canva out by clicking the link in the description below, just on this video. So once you're done watching, just click that link and that'll allow you to try it all then completely for free. So I'll take you back a step because I'm already logged in, and what you'll do is navigate to the Canva homepage, canva.com, and then you'll be able to log in either with an email, a Facebook account, or a Google account. And if you have got any of them, then I don't know how you got here in the first place, but you can continue another way. But you're going to need one of those things really, or I don't know what the options are. You can go with an Apple account, Microsoft, so you're going to need something, even if it's just a mobile number as well, to access the platform. I go in with Google. And then whatever you go in with, this will be the first place that you arrive at then. So as you can see that you've got primarily a range of preset platforms and end uses that you can see basically. So it's like print products, videos, social media, presentations, whiteboards, Instagram stories, cards, and things like that. So the sort of starting point for Canva is the end product and its platform or its intended use. So you've got to have that sort of very specifically dialed in at this point. You've got to have a very specific need for something before you start. If you're on a mobile device, or if that's how you're going to be using the platform, it's typically going to be for social media use, or posting somewhere on some form of social platform. And then you can also utilize it for a whole range of stuff, but primarily it'll be used for like making leaflets and posters, social media posts, banners and diagrams and things like that, as well as videos and websites as well, as you can see. So it's mainly a graphic based platform, and that's where you'll need to start. So I'll go in today with the example of making a social media post. So it's not going to sort of go into any great detail on any of the specifics. We'll cover that in other videos on the channel, just sort of how to approach it and a general kind of overview. So if you've clicked social media then as a category, you can see that you've got a massive range of stuff then to choose from. So like animated posts, a YouTube intro, a YouTube thumbnail, a TikTok video, an Instagram story, so whatever the need is, it's going to be covered here. Okay, so as you can see, you've then, when you scroll down, got it sort of categorized by platform, and then you can start to see obviously the templates then as well if you want to kind of browse them like that. So as any of you know that have watched the channel before, it's very highly recommended as a rule to start with a template, okay, and evolve it into your needs basically. So even something like these kind of fashion or makeup based templates down here, even if you like the way it's been laid out and that's not what your need is, you need it to sell shoes or whatever it is, then you could utilize that and very quickly retrofit it for your needs. So try and find something that at least visually resembles the way you want yours to look or feel or be laid out or whatever it is. It's always easier, quicker, more efficient to start with a template than it is to from scratch. But I'll show you how to start from scratch very quickly, just in case you want to do that. So say, for example, we're going to go for an Instagram story, okay? And you can see that when you hover over any of these options, you've got the ability then to create a blank one. So click on that, single left click, and that'll then open an image which is perfectly sized and shaped, ready for an Instagram story. And you've obviously got these templates here on the left hand side then. So when you scroll down, you can see that there's a huge range of stuff to choose from, and you'll be able to use and adapt any of them for completely free. However, some of them you can see that they've got this little crown symbol on there and under the paid scheme, so be wary of that and only select ones that don't have any symbols on them when you sort of preview them here. Okay, so I'll select that one for example, and you can see then I highly recommend browsing the templates and having a look at how they've been put together. You can also browse by styles as well, to sort of cover some more advanced features, but won't go into that now. And you can see then that once I've got the template loaded in, that everything's basically selectable and editable. So for example, this text here, if I wanted to edit what that says, I just double click on it and then it allows me to select it and type in just as I would in something like, Microsoft Word or anything like that. So I'll just go, just because for some reason it reminds me of like a boxing gym or something like that. And then as you can see, that's typed in there now. I can select that and single click and left drag it around the interface, and everything in here is selectable, editable. You can draw and add anything further into it, and if you don't want something, for example, you can single left click it and select that bin icon to get rid of it, or use the backspace key on your keyboard as well to sort of clean up that interface. And as you can see, when you click on the background image, you can edit that and crop it, flip it, whatever you need. And you've got sort of elements here on the left-hand side, as well as some other tools that, if I show you that, for example, you can sort of find built-in elements, as well as upload images and collections of graphics and things like that, and different things that you can just single-click and drag in. And everything is completely editable. So as you can see, when I've got this item currently selected, all of the colors for it come up here on the top left-hand corner. And you can see when I click on that then, I can edit all of the primary colors that appear here and then very quickly change how that little character looks then. So if I go there, for example, everything is sort of customizable. So yeah, and that sort of covers it really, So as a starting point, I'd recommend clicking the link in the description below and browsing all of the templates available for you for free, trying to customize some stuff and then use that as a starting point just before you get into, making a project for something specific. Just use it, test it out, and have a general sort of go at it. And like I said, that link is just in the description for this video. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more content of this nature, then just give us a like and a subscribe. And if you've got any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave that as a comment down below. Thank you very much.